Hello and welcome to another edition of Now You Know Sports. My name is DJ Murphy and I'm doing a little solo sports for you this week. Unfortunately, last minute, Mike Maddaleni was playing basketball at the Plex and said he was a little bit too sweaty to make it to Now You Know tonight. And personally, I'm a little relieved. All our viewers at home, I'm sure you're a little relieved, you know. You wouldn't have to sit next to Mike, him being all smelly and everything, but I'm sure his appearance would not look as, clean and pristine as it usually is for Mad Dog out there. But anyways, let's get into sports this week. So, first off, NBA playoffs. They're here, ready to happen. The madness that is the NBA playoffs is here, and personally, here's my predictions, I really like, obviously, the Lakers are the supreme team in the West, with the Cavs out in the East, and with the Cavs at home court, I just don't think they can lose. One loss the whole year. Although it was to the Lakers, I do think they'll be tough to beat in the future, so I really do like the edge to the Cavs at home court at all times, but I think the Lakers are the more complete team altogether because of Kobe's role players. I think his role players are really going to affect the matchup in the finals. Obviously, I'm going Cavs and Lakers. I'm feeling the Celtics, they had their one-year wonder last year. They're a little bit too old, so I'm not really feeling them that much. But I do look for other surprise teams in the West, such as the Hornets and the Trailblazers, and especially the Jazz, lurking at one of those lower seeds to make a big appearance in the playoffs. And look out for those Utah Jazz there. Jerry Sloan, now in the Hall of Fame, obviously knows what he's doing. All right, let's move on to topic number 2, and that is baseball. Baseball is here, it is back in action, and, well, the Yankees, CC Sabathia signed, did not look too good the other week in his first start as a Yankee. But, he'll probably come around, things will be okay, but I just want to say, I'm glad that baseball is back, and I'm looking forward to a nice, long summer where my San Francisco Giants come back. Normally I can't do that much supporting for the Giants on this show since they aren't very good, and I'm surrounded by, Dodgers and Red Sox fans. But let me just tell you right now, Tim Lincecum, best pitcher in baseball, and the Giants are going to be one team to handle this year. But that's it for me. Right now, I want to take you out to a special segment where Matt Porter is there with the Campus School Volunteers for Boston College talking about the marathon and how it affects them on a day-to-day basis.
On a cold and rainy morning, 150 Boston College students met for a 21-mile run from Hopkinton to Boston College. They are preparing to run the Boston Marathon for BC's Campus School, a nonprofit institution for Boston area students with multiple disabilities. 5 undergraduates coordinate the effort of recruiting and training runners. For senior leader Tim Sullivan, his commitment to the effort is personal.
I'm also a teacher. I teach at a high school in Brighton, and so that aspect of students and potential of students really kind of hits home for me.
Students ranging from freshmen to seniors train together.
And my cousin's here this year as a freshman, and so we're running it together.
I got pretty serious about it starting in January, so I've been training for I think it adds up to about 18 weeks. But
I've never done this. This is my first time.
Most are running for the first time, and Sullivan says no problem.
The initial conversation is, I can never do that. Because if you think you can do it, you can.
And the committee builds that confidence with people like 3-time runner John Rodier cheering from the sideline.
Never hurt anyone. Let's go, BC!
I've always been running the marathon. I've never seen it from this perspective.
The marathon raised over $40,000 last year and expects to raise at least $30,000 again. The student runners raise the most money annually for the school.
Huge. It's huge. We have there's a lot of costs at the campus school, and I just think it just helps take the burden off of the school.
As for how the runners will feel after their 26.2-mile jaunt, everyone has the same answer.
Tired and probably very relieved.
Wow, that is just incredible right there. All those people training out, as you saw in that episode, in the rain, pouring rain, sometimes in the snow early on this semester. Just incredible. I hope one of these years I train for that marathon. But yeah, thank you, Matt Porter. And that's it for this edition of Now You Know Sports. Next week, we'll hopefully have Mike Maddaleni back at the desk. But, for myself, DJ Murphy, let's send it back to the studio.